Hello everyone, welcome to Lessons Between Lines. Today, I want to tell you a story that may seem simple at first, but if you listen carefully, it might change the way you look at yourself, your abilities, and even your future. It is a story about comparison, effort, and a truth many people learn too late in life. In a quiet town, in a small house at the edge of the city, lived a family with their 12-year-old son named David. David was a lively boy, full of energy, always running, always smiling. Every afternoon after school, while other children stayed indoors, David ran straight to the public field near his home. Soccer was not just a game for him. It was the place where he felt confident, strong, and free. He played almost every day, practicing his passes, his shots, and his control until the sun slowly disappeared from the sky. One afternoon, however, something was different. David came home from school, dropped his bag, and sat heavily on the couch. He opened his math book, stared at the numbers for a moment, then closed it with a quiet sigh. His face showed frustration, not anger, but something deeper. His father noticed immediately. He sat beside his son and gently asked what was wrong. David hesitated, then finally spoke. He had received a low grade in math again, but what hurt him the most was not the grade itself. It was the comparison. His close friend and neighbor, Matt, always seemed to get high scores. No matter how much David tried, he could never catch up. It made him feel as if something was wrong with him. His father listened carefully without interrupting. Then he brought David outside to their small backyard garden. The trees were tall, the air was calm, and the noise of the world felt far away. His father looked at him and said there were 3 lessons David needed to learn, lessons that would guide him for the rest of his life. David did not fully understand, but he trusted his father. For the first lesson, his father asked David to invite Matt to play soccer the next day. The following afternoon, under a bright sky, David and Matt met at the field. As expected, David moved with ease. He scored goal after goal, controlling the ball as if it were part of him. Matt, on the other hand, struggled. He lost the ball often and made mistakes. Still, he laughed, tried again, and enjoyed the game. When David returned home, his father asked how it went. David proudly described his goals and admitted that Matt was not very good at soccer. His father smiled and said something simple, yet powerful. Matt may not be good at soccer, but he is excellent at math. Just like you may struggle with math, but you shine on the field. We are not meant to be good at everything. We are meant to be good at different things. David felt something shift inside him. For the first time, he realized that being different did not mean being less. For the second lesson, his father asked David to observe Matt at school the next day. Not to judge him, but to notice him. David watched quietly. He noticed Matt solving math problems even during breaks. He counted coins, solved puzzles, and even counted flower petals while others played. That evening, David shared everything he had seen. His father nodded and explained that Matt was good at math because he enjoyed it. He practiced without forcing himself. Just like David practiced soccer without feeling tired. Improvement, his father said, always follows interest and repetition. David began to understand. Skill was not magic, it was love, repeated many times. Then came the third lesson. His father asked David to think about how much better Matt was at math compared to him. David answered honestly, saying Matt was about 3 times better. His father then gave him the final challenge. Study math 3 times harder. The next day, David tried. He really tried. He studied for 1 hour, then pushed himself for 2 more. His head began to hurt. The numbers blurred. Before he knew it, he had fallen asleep at his desk. That evening, David apologized to his father, ashamed that he had failed. But his father did not scold him. Instead, he gently explained the final truth. When you force yourself to master something you do not enjoy, discipline feels heavy and painful. But when you work on something you love, discipline feels natural. That is why you never feel tired on the soccer field. Then his father said the words David would remember forever. If you want to become smart, skilled, and successful, either study what you love or learn to love what you study. David looked up, no longer confused, no longer frustrated. He finally understood that his struggle was not a weakness. It was a sign pointing him toward who he truly was. This story reminds us that we all have different strengths. Comparing yourself to others in the wrong field only hides your true potential. Growth comes when effort meets passion, and discipline becomes light when the heart is involved. Thank you for listening to Lessons Between Lines. If this story helped you see yourself more clearly, remember to like, share, and subscribe. We will continue learning, growing, and discovering ourselves one story at a time.